Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on this green, glittery, and orange look. I got a lot of requests to do a tutorial on this one when I wore it in a recent video. I don't remember exactly what I used in that video, but I tried to make it as close as possible. Green and orange is one of my favorite color combos, so I think this is a really fun look. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm starting out with my foundation, and this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi in W1/2. I'm just applying this directly with this Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I talked about this in a recent haul video, and I freaking love this sponge. I don't know what else to say about it. I think I like it even more than the Beauty Blender. I went so long without it, and then I got it again, and I just fell in love all over again. It's so good. So for concealer, I'm taking the Maybelline Master Conceal in the color Fair. I'm just going to dot this underneath my eyes. I feel like this does a pretty good job of hiding any under eye circles or bags, and then highlighting as well, because it's just like one shade lighter than my skin tone. So I'm also going to bring that down my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead, and then just blend that in with the foundation. And then to set that concealer, I'm going to take the MBM Makeup Academy Setting Powder, and I'm just going to apply this with the sponge right under my eyes. I'm not going to drag this down too low. I'm trying to focus it like right in the creasy area of my under eyes, and then on my chin where I have any blemishes, and my laugh lines so they don't crease as much throughout the day, and just a tad bit on the concealer in the center of my forehead. I'm just going to dust away the excess powder with a little e.l.f. brush, and then I'm also going to take some powder and set the concealer that I ran over my lids so that the eyeshadows will blend a little more smoothly. To bronze my face, I'm going to take the Bahama Mama Bronzer by The Balm, and I'm just taking this on a fluffy angled brush. I'm going to kind of contour with this, but kind of bronze at the same time, so I'm like blending it out a little bit more than I normally would if I was contouring, but I'm not blending it out as far as I would if I was bronzing. So I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but it's just kind of somewhere in the middle. Also going to extend this across my temples and forehead area just to warm that up a little bit. So for highlight, I'm going to take this Celestial highlighter by Makeup Geek. This is one of the duochrome ones. Taking this on an Eve Pearl fan brush, and I'm just applying this to the highest points of my cheekbones. This highlighter definitely has like a purple tone to it, so I wanted to tone that down a little bit, so I'm taking Kat Von D Thunderstruck, which is more of a yellow toned highlight, and I'm just applying a tiny bit on top of that. Now we're moving on to the eyes. I'm going to be using all Makeup Geek eyeshadows, so the first one I'm taking is Peach Smoothie. I'm just taking this on a Smith 232 blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this across the entire crease. Now I'm going in with Early Bird, which is this kind of muted bright orange, and I'm taking this on a 230 brush by Smith, which is just kind of like a smaller version of the last one I used, so it doesn't blend out as far. And I'm just applying this across the entire crease. Then going back in with some leftover Peach Smoothie on that bigger brush and just blending that out so it's a little more of like a gradient. Taking Makeup Geek Latte, which is a light brown, I'm going to take this on a Cosette S185 tiny little blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this directly into the eye socket area, so I'm not blending it up as far as the previous two eyeshadows. I just really want to make sure that I darken up that socket. Now we're getting to the lid colors, so I'm taking Makeup Geek Epic, which is a foiled eyeshadow. I'm taking it on a Smith 253, and I'm just going to apply this to the outer corner and the inner corner, so it's kind of going to be like a halo eye, at least the placement of this eyeshadow is. So I'm leaving the center blank to put the lighter green, and then I'm also going to blend that color into the crease so the two sides meet. The center color I'm using is Shimmer Mint, and this is just a light pea color green. Not P-E-E, but P-E-A, sickos. I was using a new lens for this video, so that's why I keep like stopping and looking, because the lens kept autofocusing and it was driving me crazy. So anyways, I'm just gonna apply the rest of that with my finger, and then I decided I wanted to make it a little bit brighter, so I'm taking Womanly Charms and Elephant Prowess loose eyeshadow by Shiro Cosmetics, and I'm just applying this right over that with my ring finger. And then I'm just using that same brush that we applied Epic with, and I'm just blending out those colors together. Now we're getting to the glitter, which is the best part, and this is Plush size 2 by Lit Cosmetics. Size 2 is almost like a pigment size. I use a lot of size 3s on my channel because that's my favorite, but this one is really cool too. It doesn't look as obviously glittery as like a size 3 because it's a little bit smaller. Anyways, I'm just applying this right over that center lid color and blending that out with my finger. For mascara, I'm using the Grande Cosmetics mascara. It's one of my favorites. I've used it quite a few times on this channel within the last couple months. And then I'm just taking Early Bird again on a shading brush, and I'm just going to extend that all the way across my lower lash line and connect it up to the upper lid. The lashes I'm wearing are Flirt by Hypnoti Lashes, and I'm just going to apply those with some tweezers, make sure the outer and inner corner is fastened. Then I'm just taking some liquid liner by Beautwise, and I'm just kind of lining a super thin line so the lash band isn't as obvious. To highlight the inner corner of my eye, I'm taking Shimma Shimma on the shading brush, and I'm just kind of lightly applying that. And then moving on to the lips, I'm using Lime Crime Cindy, which is kind of like an orangey brown lipstick. I just felt like this one looked the best with the eyeshadow combo. Alright guys, that is it for the look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think down below. I'll have all the products that I use listed in the description box, as I always do. Alright guys, thanks for requesting this and thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!